What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So today we of course have, whoa, I don't want to put that in there. I'm gonna need to take that out. Anyway, we have a package, and in this package, let's see what we got. So in this package, you straighten that in there, we have this guy. Let's see, go over this way, boop. I bought this a while back actually. I'm so like kind of stunned, but a little bit let down. The fact that like it's taking me this long to get to it, but I'm actually shooting on the FX30 that I have right now, and I have a cage on my FX3 already, which I have another cage I'm actually going to put on this guy right here, but this one is not the one that this cage is going on actually. But I do have this guy that I'm probably going to switch out because there's no cage on my FX30, and I wanted to do kind of like just a I guess you say open box review, something simple, nothing crazy. I apologize if I keep looking up because the screen. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do a overhead view, and anyways, let's dive in. All right, so here's the box, of course, as you guys can see. This is probably like the first time I ever, not really necessarily the first time, but I will say probably not going to be the easiest. I don't even have a knife. Hold on 1 second. You know what? We're just going to man up on this. Okay, this ain't going to work. All right, we're going to fast forward this. All right, see, I got that open. Bam. All right, so of course in this guy, got a couple things we're going to go ahead and take out of here. A lot of things that are wrapped up. This, that, and other. And then we will slide this box out of the way. Of course, you see all the beautiful wrapping and the beautiful packaging they give you. What do you guys think? But no, okay, all right. Of course, all the parts and pieces. You guys can see that red is so fire, bro. Of course, this is a piece this right here is going to go on the handle, if I'm correct, which we're going to figure all that out as we go. Man, this red's freaking fire. Let's see. This guy. That red is glistening. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty dope. I like the fact that red. It just took a minute for me to actually put this guy on my camera. I don't know. Can't really say why. So I don't really know why. Guess it's just been sent to the side and I've been crazy busy. But yeah, here we are now, right? Of course, got the body piece with your adjustment keys and tools to put it on, of course. I'm really digging this red, bro. Only downfall I would say is probably like, you know, of course, keeping it from getting scratched and things like that. But yeah, this red is really, really clean. Put this over here and let's see what we got in these guys. Paper punching. We got a little small rig strap, handle strap, I guess you could say. I'm not exactly sure the words for it, but of course I doubt I probably would use it, but for anyone that would like to use it, it comes with a strap. Oh. And then let's see, got more pieces. I'm pretty certain this goes on top of it. I know a lot of people know the words for all these pieces. Me, not quite, so I'm not going to sit and pretend as if I do. I'm just opening the box and showing you guys what come in it and then installing. But man, I'm really liking the red. And then of course you got your tools. Not even ripping these guys open. Got your tools and a few accessories, a few screws. All right, and one more. This is your HDMI clamp. Get a little AS. You hear that? Yeah. But yeah, HDMI. And the sound, I think it was called ASMR sound. I don't know. The stuff where everybody be like trying to listen real close to all the sounds and stuff, whatever. I don't know, man. Anyways, but yeah, your HDMI clamp. And if I'm correct, that, my friend, I believe is all. Okay. Comes in the box. So here's all your pieces that come in the box. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the camera and we are going to attempt to put this together overhead, I guess. But yeah, let me grab my camera. All right, guys, so I have my FX3 here with the 15mm Sony. Of course, I want to try to install this guy with a lens on it. I'm not really going to take it off, but if I need to, I will. So yes, of course, I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, let me grab one more thing. All right, so I got the handle, I got everything. Of course, the FX3, I would like for you guys to see, you know, the body of how it looks. It's got the focus, there we go. Of course, most of you that are watching this know how FX30 looks, I'm pretty sure, just like an FX3. A lot lighter, that's for sure. Well, not a lot, but almost like as light as a, I feel like a 65, 6700 type deal. But amazing camera for the price, of course. But I just want you guys to see and check it out, you know, from a standpoint as far as like how it looks before installing this, you know, just to, and then after I get done, that way you guys can look. But yeah, I feel like it's, all right, as we're putting this guy, I'm gonna go ahead and install this guy on there. All right, I'm gonna try to do this while looking at a, let's see, while looking at a screen to make sure I'm putting it on here for you guys to see properly. As far as an installation, let's see, where we at? Okay, get the tool. I think I might need to, okay, I think I caught it then. Cool. Okay, here we go. I had it pushed on there a little bit too far the first time. Man, it's already like fire, like how that looks. Look at that red with the red button right there. Oh man, so but that right there is the body, of course. All right, let's go ahead and proceed. And then these, of course, go here to make it where you still can use your, I forgot I got a key on the bottom of this, to make it where you still can use your microphone so it don't offset. I feel like you're still able to use your shotgun and things like that, which I think is pretty cool because it offsets the railing for you to be able to attach other stuff to. But also, because I know the one that I have on my, which I'll show you, I can't show you right now, but I can, the one I have on my FX3, the thing about it, I will say, is that the tilter that I have for it literally covers this. So it covers your hot shoe and it gets in the way to the point where you can't install this piece due to not being able to use your microphone right here. So I have to take it off every time I want to do anything with a microphone. This one moves everything forward, as you guys can see, to where I'm still able to use my microphone, my hot shoe, as well as mount anything I need to mount right here, like for instance, monitor or anything like that. So that's actually really cool that it offsets it like that. So very pleased there. And now I think we'll go to the side and see about installing this piece. Okay, so I'm trying to see how, okay, I think I got it. Nope, I don't got it. Let's see here. I think it goes, okay, I was tripping. So it goes to the front. I don't know why I was trying to put it on the side. So this HDMI piece, as you guys can see, goes to the front, aligned with the side. We will tighten that part up for the HDMI. This is for the HDMI clamp. Okay. That is on there. I don't know how I feel about that. Just being there loose. Let's see if I tighten it all the way. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. If you go all the way out with it, you gotta worry about the sound. For a second, that one's a little loose. I don't know how I feel about that either. But yeah, if you come all the way out, it'll make it where that sound disappears. For a second, I didn't like how that sounded. Like, wait a minute, I don't really like that too much. But let's go ahead and slide this guy out of the way, because I'm probably not going to be installing that. But top of it now, we will install that. Let's see if the handle. You know what? I didn't even think about this. That's the crazy thing. So as I was putting this piece on, I didn't think about it. It would work with a shotgun mic. It won't work with a handle, of course. But the handle makes it completely different anyway. So this would work with like a shotgun mic. And it definitely would work with like a DJI mic. So you can slide the little piece in here, it'll fit. And matter of fact, just to show you guys, so as you guys can see, I have the DJI mics. Let me see, I'm going to try to take this guy and put this together for you. Okay, trying to get this done correctly. Okay, so that guy's on there. Let's see if we can slide this in here. It's right here. Boom. Look at that. See? It's possible. And then with my Tilta, this was not possible because, like I said, it covers that up. So this is possible with this piece, making it cool because now I can attach something here, whether, like I said, be a monitor or something that I just need. And actually, this is really cool to have. So definitely a plus on that end, without a doubt. So going from this point though, let's see. All right, okay. So outside of this, we will have to take this guy off though, in order to finish off the build, due to the fact of the handle need to be installed, the XLR handle needing to be installed. So this right here, sorry guys, okay, cool. So this right here makes it where, put this handle on here. Okay, tighten this guy up, and all right, so now that I got the handle on here, this is going to allow it to where I can install the remaining pieces. I wasn't really too sure about this handle piece, but this piece right here, you guys can see it. I was trying to get the focus. Okay, cool. It's going to go to the back of the handle, like so. Matter of fact, what kind of, is this the Allen head, or let's see, it is. Yep, okay. So this is going to go to the back of the handle. All right, now that's on there. Guys, so after sitting here and trying to figure this out non-stop, because the instructions is this right here, I want to say. Like, all I got on instructions is this guy, which I don't really think, I mean, there's nothing in here. Which I didn't think you would need instructions, but I kept messing around with this. So basically, it didn't feel like this is how it's supposed to do, because it felt like I was forcing it and I didn't want to force it. But you literally have to force this guy over the screws. And like, it literally kind of like a snug fit. Then makes it where it looks like that. And then you come back here with this one. So once you come back here with this one, see how that connects? And then we will tighten this one up. Uh-oh, my bad. Get in there first, okay. Tighten this one up. As I tighten this one up, as you can see, it comes closer together on that end. See that right there? And then I come over here, and then I go between these guys and this one. Take your silver Allen wrench, and I'm gonna wait before I tighten it all the way. Make sure the other one gets even snug as well. I'm gonna go this way. All right, let's see. See, I think that's why I didn't tighten it all the way. So I felt like it was going to be hard to get the other one in, but now we're good. Both are snug. Take this guy back off, make where I can slide this guy back on, and then we tighten these guys down. All right, now the railing for the top. Let's see, we most likely probably will go this way, and I'm pretty sure it'll be the black Allen wrench. All right, guys, so we got it on there. That's really nice. I really like that. That red looks really, really good on this guy. The handle. Not too bad. I like it. So even though this wasn't the perfect video of getting these things down, or get this thing installed, but we got it done. You got your flap for your battery to open up. Okay. A few little different things that I'm looking at to try to just see what all it offers as far as like installing like little side pieces and different things like that. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Let's see. This guy right here might actually go in here. I'm thinking it does. Yes, it does. I'm catching that because I was like, all right, well, we'll tighten this guy up. This tightens it to the body. Of course, I don't know why I overlooked that. Okay, that piece is on there, and is there one over here? Let's see. Just seeing if there's another one anywhere. I want to say there is another one that I missed. That's my fault again. So right here where the HDMI clamp is, there is another one, mounting point, that's inside here. Mounts it to the body, of course. Sinuses are messed up too, guys, so sorry I'm sniffling so freaking much. Okay, if we get this guy to go, there we go. We get this guy to go in here. Uh-oh. There we go. And then we'll come back over here. And honestly, I might not even really install this guy, the HDMI clamp on unless I'm using, of course, the HDMI clamp, because this guy just seems a little, you know, a little noisy. But all in all, this guy's pretty solid though. I like it. I'm really pleased with the color. I'm really pleased with everything, you know. That it was like, supposedly this was a limited edition. Small Rig mentioned, you know, they mentioned, let's get this guy to focus. They mentioned this was a limited edition, and I just had to pull the trigger. I think they had like a nice orange color as well. I'm more of a red guy myself. I love red. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this guy. But yeah, definitely pleased with it. I like it. I like the way it looks. I like the way the color sits. I like everything about it, honestly. Only thing I would say I don't like, honestly, I don't think it's gonna affect anything either. Because if you take this guy off, if you take this XLR handle off, which the cool thing is it slides off, and as it slides off, of course, you don't have to take anything off that. You can put your piece on here if you'd like to use this, you know. But besides that, I feel like it's pretty solid. Yeah, I like it. I guess we'll put it in the field a little bit, test a little bit, see if it's one of those that like constantly have to be tightened up, because I did read some reviews where people were talking to that it possibly has to be tightened up, this, that, and the other. So we're gonna test it out and see for ourselves. But besides that, yeah. Let's see. There we are. This guy stays on at all times, which is cool. No worry about taking it off. And then here it is without the plate and everything else installed. Amazing. I think I'm gonna drop down and come back to the camera being in front of me and talk a little bit more about that. All right, guys, so we have this guy pretty much in front of us. Like I said, I'm very pleased with it. I love the way it looks. I just love the way it looks. I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, this guy looks pretty dope, man. Like you guys can see. At a different angle. That red is just fire, bro. You cannot tell me that it ain't. That is cool. Some people, I mean, to each their own. Like I said, this is offered in orange as well. I don't even know if it's even offered anymore, because I bought this months ago and I'm finally doing the review on it. But I'm not even sure if they still have these, because they claimed that it was a limited edition. And then you got your handle. That's like, let me see. Freaking amazing, man. I love it. But yeah, man, this is really dope. Finally got the cage on the FX30. Shooting with the FX3 now. I started off shooting with the FX30 actually. Excuse me. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope that maybe it had your interest as far as maybe going to get you one of these guys if they still have them. Like I said, I probably will speak more on this after I use it for a little while, because I did read some reviews where like some people were saying that, you know, you have to constantly screw some of the screws on it and things like that. I know my Tilta, sometimes the one that connects to the body, it'll get a little shaky every once in a while from just handling and putting it in and out of the bag and stuff like that. And I will have to tighten it up. So it wouldn't surprise me if I had to do this one the same way. But nothing that really pushed me away from wanting to get it. I feel like, you know, it just comes with it, you know, moving it, adjusting this, adjusting that, taking this off, taking that off. You're gonna have to tighten up some screws here and there. Is how I feel. But, you know, that being said, it's like, it's just one of those things. But I still like it, and I will definitely give feedback, you know, after using it for a while, to if I still like it like I do now, or if I'm just like, you know what, I'm over it, I'm gonna go another route. But yeah, that being said, appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you like what you saw and you like the stuff, I plan on doing like maybe like a tech review here and there, not all the time. I just have a few things that I do want to review, I guess you say, just to throw some stuff out there. But I just wanted to put just a little bit of I guess say content out there as far as like reviews, you know, putting my review out there of a certain product that I feel like, you know, some people might like. But yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're new, you know, please do subscribe. And if you're not new and you're just here, appreciate you as well. And I believe that's probably all I got, guys. So that being said, appreciate you guys again. Much love. I hope you have a blessed day. We out.